Hello, this is not a spring chick, the Bikini Czar, and yes, okay, we just started getting going with the end Bikini Czar, but I will tell you that viral video, as you know, it's constantly changing. But I will tell you, we've been around long enough to see the changes in action because we do pay attention to the news and we have an idea of what's going on. So, oh, yes, I should start to tell you that this one-piece swimsuit here is by Brickell Fashion, by Seagal. But one of the things that we are, of course, talking about today is viral video, because we were starting to amp up for Daily Motion, which actually is a French viral video site. And you're familiar with the ones here, of course, like YouTube, the video,
Crackle, MSN Soapbox.
Well, they've been changing throughout the years, and we will attest to the change because we've been doing this for quite some time. YouTube, as you know, we do videos with them all the time. Daily Motion, we started doing for some of our, let's see, things that might push the envelope a little bit with some of the other companies. So we were starting to amp up. They just received a capital infusion. However, it wasn't as much as they had anticipated, nor what they needed.
Yeah.
So
they've cut back on bandwidth of the ability. So the smaller, because you've got to get X amount of hits now in order to keep your stuff up, which is understandable.
Yeah. Well, we understand that. So part of it is come join us for the end Bikini Czar at Daily Motion, because as long as that is going, we're going to go ahead and push the envelope there. We still have, of course, our YouTube channels, as well as some of our other channels, but come and help support us there, and we'll keep you posted, because, of course, you can always go to bikiniczar.com and find out the latest, because as the viral video sites change, you'll notice the changes, because, well, you've seen Video change, MSN, all of them are changing.
Yeah, Crackle, basically they're all virtually non-existent.
Mm-hmm.
And they're also wanting to go to more long form, which we do, but how can you do long form in Bikini Czar? That's the difficult part, so.
They probably
it's not designed for,
but it's designed for short pieces.
Yeah, because we've done a few longer pieces on here, which is YouTube. But the longer pieces don't do as well as the shorter pieces, and they're more difficult to do. I mean, we're going to web a lot. We're actually going to web series very shortly. Mm-hmm. But it takes a god-awful effort to do something over 3 or 4 minutes in length. People don't understand, like if we do animation, it's a big deal. Mm-hmm. If we do 3D, it's still a big deal. If we do any effects, it's a big deal. If we add music, it's a big deal.
Well, I think part of it actually depends on how frequently you're posting, because some of them, like if they're doing a web series, how often are they posting? Once
every
a
week.
Yeah.
Every week they got to post something, and we're getting ready to do. But see, we'll be supplying web series in more than one channel, so it's even
right.
more.
So we're working, of course, with multiple channels, and we have a much faster, well, we're much more frequent than once a week. So when you include both of those. Well, it just makes it more interesting and challenging now, doesn't it?
Yeah, but like I said, YouTube is a money-losing proposition. Every one of them is a money, because I was reading the thing on Daily Motion, and they say the revenue, they have to come up with other forms of revenue because they just cannot survive on, putting videos up like they're doing. So the individual videos are basically going on the way of the dinosaur in this country and the world.
So it is there as long as it lasts. But meanwhile, if you're looking for information, you can, of course, always go to just the bikiniczar.com, and we'll keep you updated as to what's happening, or to montybubbles.net, because as things change, that's, if they're there or they disappear, where you're going to find it is you just go back to the beginning or back to the core. Because I know it's not a really fancy site. It's just a placeholder to let people know what's going on.
It's a placeholder. Placeholder is going to get more use.
Okay, so we are bad.
Yeah, the small 3D camera has multiple batteries, so we only charge the camera when they go out. So when that battery decided to go out, it goes out when it just real quickly. It just will go out. Mm-hmm. So it looks like it's got a full charge in it, and the next thing you know, it's flashing red on you. Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so if you are looking for videos as to what we're doing, of course, the best place, of course, is to go to the bikiniczar.com or montybubbles.net, where you can always find out what we are up to, because if things are changing with video sites we're working with, that's the first place you're going to see it.
We can tell people, because when if they shut us down at YouTube, we also lose the email base, which we're probably going to start building up an email thing for.
We're going to have to build up an email base.
You know, because we're on Facebook, which Facebook we don't use a whole lot. We are on Facebook.
Well, you know, part of it is they wouldn't let us put in bikini. Now it's Bikini Czar.
Bikini Czar.
I know, so it's a little bit more
So
difficult.
because we can't use the word bikini. So, you know, because so it's just a lot of things you can and cannot do in this world. And like we said, since the Democrats are taking control, it's become more conservative than it was when the Republicans were in control.
I know, isn't that kind of funny? It's like not like you would expect it to be like that. But, you know, we'll, of course, give us your feedback. We'll try and deliver, you know, everything that we can, and we'll bring it over to you. But we've got a lot of new, exciting things coming up. That's just for you.